Hello and welcome to the video of Python Bytes series. In this video, we'll see what are loops in Python. Let us see some important points for loops in Python. Loops are important part of coding as they help to reduce writing repeat codes. There are two types of loops in Python. For loop. This type of looping system is for limited loops, where the limits to the loop we can declare. While loop. This is a conditional loop. The loop will be executed till the time while loop conditions do not fail. Let us now start coding to understand loops in Python. Welcome to the coding section of Python Bytes. In this section, we will see what are for and while loops. Before we start looking what are loops, let us see what is a range function in Python. So let us declare a variable a and let's declare a value for it range 10. And if we print the variable a and we run it, we can see that a has a value that is of an object range 0 to 10. So if we print this in the list format, range, and we will get value from 0 to 9. So we see when we declare range 10, the number 10 is not included. So with simple this kind of declaration, it will increment the number from 0 by 1 till it reaches this point, but this point is not included. We can also declare range, like we can declare the start point, like we want to start from 1. We can declare the end point, and we can also declare what is the interval between the jumps. So if we declare interval as 2, and now if we print list, let us declare this as a different variable b, and we declare this as b over here. And if we run, so for the first declaration we got 0 to 9, but for the second declaration it starts with 1, which is included in the range, and it goes up to 10 not included, and every jump or every next element will have a gap of 2, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Now let us see what is this range function, how it is used in for loop. So to declare a for loop, we declare for, and then we give a variable which will iterate through the loop. So I is the variable here in range. So this is where we use the function range. So we give range 10, and then we give colon, enter, and with an indentation we start writing the block of code that is inside the for loop. So if we want to print I, and if we now run it, we'll see that this for loop will print 0 to 9, and every time it comes into the loop it will print, and when the loop is over and it will go up, it will increment by 1, or it will take the next element in the list. So as we have seen here, there is already a list over here created by range. It will take the next element in the list and then run the loop. So it took 1, printed 1, then it went up and made it 2. So this I value will keep incrementing with every loop, and it will go till the end of this list. Let us see how we can use list. So we saw that we use range to declare a list of integers from 0 to the value n. So if this was n, we can create a list from 0 to n with range. So let us see what happens with the list. So for that, let's declare a list rainbow, and let us declare the 7 colors of rainbow in it, and then we'll create a for loop for color in rainbow. So rainbow is a list, so it's an iterable. So list, tuples and sets, those are iterables, and we can directly declare them as an iterable object over here. And now let's print the color, and let's run the script, and we see the color violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red are printed in this order. We can also use dictionary. So let us declare a dictionary called world, and we will declare the name of a country and its capital in the list format. So the key will be the name while the value will be the capital of the country. So let us fix this and make it pep format. And now let us see how for loop works. So there are 3 ways in which you can use a dictionary in a for loop. So there is key. So for key in the dictionary name world dot keys. This we have seen in the dictionary video. So if you haven't seen this, please refer up to the dictionary video that is in the top right link. So this will give us the list of all the keys in the dictionary. And now let us print the keys in the dictionary. When we run, we get all the country names. So USA, India, England, France, Egypt. We can also print for value in the dictionary. So world is a dictionary, and then we use the function values, and then we print the value. So let us run it, and we get all the capitals Washington to Cairo printed one after another. There is another and the third way to use a dictionary in a for loop is we can declare both key and value simultaneously in world dot items. This will give us both key and value pairs together. So let us print little fancy over here. So format, and we'll put value is capital of key. So it's a capital of key, and let us run this, and we have Washington is capital of USA, and so forth, so on and so forth. Let us see how we can, what is while loop and how we can use a while loop. To run a while loop, we need a condition. So let us declare a variable n with a value 0, and let us declare a while loop that n run loop while loop when n is less than 5, and let us print n, and if we run this, we will have 0 to O. So you saw we went into an infinite loop, so we have to stop it because we didn't increment n. So every time n value was 0, so it kept printing n because this condition was true. So to fix this, we will make it n equal to 1. So we increment n by 1 every time it enters the loop, and if we run now, we'll get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the fifth loop, when n became 5, this condition was false. So 5 is less than 5 is a false condition. So this loop was ended. We came out of the loop. There is a special condition with while loop. We can use else, and we can, whenever this loop is over, because this condition is false, the else will be executed. So we can print while loop ended, and now if we run this, it will print while loop ended. But there is a special condition. This else will not be executed if we break the loop. So what do you mean by break the loop? So let us put a condition if n is equal to 3, and we can put a word called break. This is a keyword. This will break the while loop in between whenever this condition is true. So now in this condition, because we are using a break keyword for while, the else will not be executed. So let us run and see. So we see that 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and when n became 3, we executed break. So that is why, because we used break, the else is not executed. So whenever you want to execute else and the code in the else block, this condition should fail at some point. Let us check some Python bytes tips. Even a while loop can have an else condition, but else condition will be executed only when the while loop ends due to entry condition failing. If the loop breaks due to break command, else loop is not executed. The best way to learn programming is by doing practice. I have posted some questions in the description of this video. Please check the GitHub link for the Python Bytes series. You will find questions and solutions for these questions. Post your feedback in the comment section. To create a Python community, I have started a Discord server. You can find the link to the Discord server in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying the small bites of Python programming. Please like and share this video. Also subscribe to the channel. Click on the top right corner to find more content related to Python. Leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to make video about certain Python topics. Goodbye till next time. Keep coding.